Good morning. You are tuning in to another episode of The Wunderkind Show. And in today's topic, Giannis Antetokounmpo is NBA Jam 2.0. He's on fire. Boom shakalaka. Listen. That man is a monster. Back-to-back 40-point games. He scores like 20-something points in the third to pretty much do away with the Nets. Look, if you don't believe that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in the NBA, you don't know basketball. He affects the game in such a way that few before him has accomplished. The only other players I can think of off the top of my head that has affected the game individually at the level that he does has been players of this ilk: Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem. That's where it ends. Individually, I'm saying, look, I know some people be like, oh, but what about Steph Curry? Steph Curry is amazing. He's not Giannis. We've seen what happens when Steph Curry doesn't have the supporting cast that is of all-star Hall of Fame worthy. He doesn't look the same. Everyone's going to be like, well, no, he doesn't look the same. Because you could key in on him. As good a shooter as he is, you can key in on him. You're not stopping Giannis. You're just not stopping him. He is a monster. The only players of that level that can affect the game offensively and defensively at the highest level: Shaq, Jordan, Olajuwon, Kareem. And let me also put in Wilt in there too. Because the man was a walking NBA record. But bro, listen. And this is why I don't understand the disrespect that he gets. Everyone's like, oh, no. Listen. Some people like sports cars, right? They love the way that they look, the exotics. Oh my God, the way that the engine roars, right? But they're beautiful. But sometimes they're unreliable. Do you know that sports cars sometimes won't start in the morning times? Sometimes you have to wait for the engine and everything. It's a sports car. It's worth the money. But it just can't do certain things. Fast, agile, beautiful. That's not Giannis. Giannis is not a Ferrari. He's not a Lamborghini. He's not a Porsche. No. That man is a Ford 350. Heavy duty. With the crew cab. That's what he is. Remember when Shaq used to pick, I'm the diesel. Give me the ball. I'm going to dunk it. Give me the ball, Kobe. I'm open. I'm going to put it in the rim. Phil, give me the ball. That's what he is. The only other player that wasn't of a center or power forward style player that you could say was just crazy efficient, crazy unstoppable, and unstoppable on defense too is Michael Jordan. That's playing from small forward to shooting guard and to point guard. He's the only one. All of the other ones have been power forwards and centers, or power forward / centers. And you know what I want to call out too? Shout outs to Moses Malone. That's another one. I can't believe I forgot him. Sometimes, listen, and I know a lot of people like, oh, those guys, those were so long ago. They were ballers. Those guys were playing all 82 games. They weren't getting the massage tables and the special protein drinks to help their bodies and all that other stuff. and have all the surgical advantages that are now in 2022. So my respect for those players are through the roof. But I'm sorry that I forgot Moses Malone, because he's in that ilk also. He's of that ilk. There's no more superlatives that you can use to describe this man. Listen, all of my favorite players have come from under the radar. I remember watching Giannis and thinking he's going to be good, because he just has that. Even if I might, whatever I lack, you'll never outwork me. That's the same reason why I'm a Lamar fan, because no matter how well you think the other player could play, you're not going to outwork him. You're not going to out-hustle him. He's going to give every iota of his being to being the best him he could be. He's not trying to be Michael Jordan. Nope. He's not trying to be Kobe Bryant. Nope. LeBron James. Nope. Shaquille O'Neal. Nope. Wilt Chamberlain. Nope. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Nope. Magic Johnson. Nope. Larry Bird. Nope. He's trying to be the best Giannis he can be. And the respect that he gets, I mean, some people are like, no, he gets respect. No, don't lie. Do not lie. Because we watched, even when he had won, because now it's 2 years ago, can't believe it. 2 years ago when he won his title, they were calling him the Robin on his team. Robin. That's like you being on a team with Shaq and somebody calling Shaq Robin. That's like you being on a team with Michael Jordan and somebody calling Michael Jordan Robin. Doesn't fit. It does not fit. And, listen, his scoring's gotten better. Think about this real quick. Every weakness that you have said or set for Giannis, every offseason, he goes right back into the lab and works on it. He's like, I'm not a great shooter, bro. I got to work on it. I'm not a great free throw shooter. I'm going to work on it. Look, his progression of greatness. He said, I might not start off perfect, but the end goal will always be perfection. So I always have something to strive for. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Listen, man. Hey, yo, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best NBA player on the planet Earth. Maybe if you go into space and find out underneath Mars' surface, there might be somebody else that can, outdo him in the game of basketball if given the chance. But as of right now, on the planet we call Earth, the space rock that we live on, Giannis Antetokounmpo is king. He is the Black Panther. Like, listen, man. And the crazy thing is, KD came to play. KD was balling. And you just can't, bruh. There's very few players that sometimes no matter what you do individually, it might not be enough. Because they're that dominating. They're that surreal. Listen, I was an Iverson fan through and through, right? I watched Iverson put the 76ers on his back and then ran into Shaq and Kobe. I watched it. I watched that man give everything he could, and no matter what he did, no matter how spectacular it might be, no matter what highlight you might be like, oh my God. Shaq was Shaq. And people don't realize that. Like, he's on that level. I watched games like that where you're like, Iverson was amazing, but it's Shaq. I mean, Shaq was averaging like 40 and like 17. I mean, and Iverson's taking hits, doing everything they can. They're double, triple teaming him. His teammates missing buckets, and he's just like, I can keep going. I got to keep pushing. For an underdog story, it's beautiful. But in this world, sometimes, as much as we know, and as much as we revere, and as much as it's biblically accurate that we stand for David, sometimes you can't stop Goliath. And Giannis is Goliath. And you're not stopping him. You can't even slow him down at this point. He's understanding how to pass out the double teams, pass away to the triple teams. If his teammates hit shots, they're not losing. This is how you play the Milwaukee Bucks. Pray, oh God, my Father, please make Giannis have a game that is subpar for him. Amen. And then straight up shut down his teammates. That's how you beat the Milwaukee Bucks. If you're not going into that game, prayed up, fasted, making sure God is on your side, Giannis is going for 40 or 50 points. And somehow, even no matter how bad his teammates play, he'll eke out a win. Because as good as he is, or as efficiently as he is on offense, he's equally as dominant on defense. And that's not conjecture, that's fact. Giannis right now, think about this real quick. When you think about the best offensive players in the NBA, he's top 5, top 4. To me, he's top 3. He might not be as pretty as the other ones, but when you talk about efficiency, reliability, Giannis is so dominating on the offensive end. If he gets 30, we're like, If he gets 30 on 69, 70% shooting, you're like, it's Giannis. That's those numbers. He walks out of bed for that. 30? How many players you can say that with in the NBA? So think about this. He's a top 3 scorer in the entire NBA. That's with Kevin Durant. That's with LeBron James. That's with Damian Lillard. That's with Steph Curry. He's top 3. Then when you go to the defensive end, he's top 2. Long live the king! The king resides in Milwaukee, and Milwaukee's king's name is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Respect greatness, baby! Because greatness is him, and him has discovered greatness. Look, that's another episode of the Wunderkind Show. And if you don't agree, that's fine. Argue with your mama. Yo, listen, thank you for tuning in. You could be anywhere in the world, but you took time out of the day to be here with me. And for every episode, I will tell you straight-faced, I appreciate that. But right now, Nitro has to go. So that means y'all got to go. So remember to like and subscribe. Retweet the content. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And as always, another episode of the Wunderkind Show. Y'all know my slogan. Peace.